Moorlands Radio Sport, in association with Leek Building Society.
Yeah, it was a nice win. A little bit disappointed the way we played second half, but I think overall we deserved it. First half performance was really good. A couple of good goals as well. We certainly worked on the second one, so that was nice in the week. But yeah, overall really pleased with the performance and to get through.
And you say about the second half wasn't all that there, but you got the job done in that opening 21 or so minutes. You got the 2 goals and they could sit back and relax a little bit.
Yeah, we did say half time that obviously it's a cliche, isn't it? But that third goal is the most important, and we needed that third goal really, and we just couldn't quite get it. If Pershore had got that third goal and got back in the game, it makes it interesting. But I thought we defended fantastically well today, right through from our keeper through to the back four, and right from the front as well. You know, at the end of the day, people assume that your defenders are your back four and your keeper. Well, no, you've got to start from the front, and we did that really well through midfield. We defended and stopped them playing really. I think they get frustrated in the end. They were playing a lot on long balls over the top, but we're going through to Kieran. So yeah, all in all, really good performance. Yeah.
And a clean sheet is, well, and people would say that's why it's a given, but so understated because they've come here this afternoon to the division below. They've got nothing to lose essentially, have they not?
No, and we've done the homework on Pershore as well. They scored a lot of goals pre-season. They'd conceded a few, but they scored a lot of goals. So I don't think there's many games over there pre-season that they haven't scored. So that was so important today. And you know, from fans' point of view, they don't always look at that, not conceding. But from a manager's point of view, it's so important that we don't concede. And that's stuff we keep saying. Don't give them any chance. And I think Pershore, they're one and only chance was about the 93rd minute, if I'm right. So we defended really well, yeah.
And at the other end, Kingsley Adu-Jamfi with the first goal. He's come back to the club and he seemed to have played with a real smile on his face in those, certainly in that time he was on the pitch. Yeah,
he scored a couple of goals pre-season, and when he's gone inside and plays as a 10, he's looked better with the ball. So obviously we had a few players missing today, so we had that chance as a number 10, and he took it. I thought he did really well. His work off the ball was absolutely fantastic, like they all were today. Getting in that shape was really important when we hadn't got the ball, and we've done it all over pre-season. We've worked so hard on it, and we were just hard to break down. And you know, going back to Kingsley, what a great finish as well with his left foot and put it in the top corner. So yeah, really pleased with his performance.
Is that giving you and Ant and the rest of the management team a bit of a headache going into next Saturday at Widnes as to who starts in that number 10?
Yeah, we already said before the game, you know, whatever 11 start today doesn't mean to say them 11 start next week. We might rotate 3 or 4 players, so that was a good thing. We said don't get heads down. We're going to take one game as it comes, and if we have to change the system, we'll change the system and change the personnel. And that was really good. And I thought the subs today made an impact, and that's what they've got to do. If you sub, don't get your head down, fight for that shirt, and hopefully some of them lads may start next week on the back of that.
Yeah. Storm Mayemba came off the bench and had a couple of chances and seemed to have impressed himself to the Kidsgrove Athletic faithful.
Yeah, he's a fan's favourite, isn't he, Star, the way he is, and he's a really good lad. He's work in progress at the moment. He likes to run in behind. He's just got to hit the target more, and we keep saying that to him, relax in front of goal. But yeah, he's still a young lad, he's still learning, really nice lad to work with. But yeah, he'll cause defenders a lot of problems, because when he opens his legs up and gets going and runs in behind, he is a handful to handle, that's for sure.
Yeah. And you were able to use all 5 substitutes. It's a change in the rules from the FA for this season. How important is that going to be for managers, that they can use more players off the substitutes bench?
Yeah, for us guys, it's brilliant, isn't it, to be able to use 5 substitutions. So, you know, it's 50% of your outfield players, isn't it? So if plan A isn't going right, then we've got a plan B to work on. So again, we did say that to the players. Look, if people, you know, we're not going to carry anybody this season. If players aren't performing, then within 20 minutes, half an hour, they'll come off, simple as. And that was the point we made. And you know, first 45 minutes, brilliant. Yeah, we dropped off a little bit second half, but again, we were so hard to break down, and Pershore ended up just playing square passes across the back, and then when it went along, we dealt with it. So really pleasing, not only to win 2-0, it was our shape out of possession was really pleasing today.
And you've avoided the long trip in midweek before the league season starts, which must be a very pleasing point.
Yeah, that was another one we spoke about. It was like, no disrespect to Pershore, but we don't want to be going there on a Tuesday night when most of the lads will be at work on the Wednesday. So yeah, it's so important to get the job done today. We'll train Tuesday, we'll train Thursday, and get ready for Widnes next week. Yeah, so really pleased to get through. Let's see who we get in the next round.
Yeah. 7 days now till Widnes and the league season starting. How much are you and the management team ready for the big kick-off?
Yeah, we are. We've done really well over pre-season. We had a bit of a blip in performance last week. We played Stone in a friendly here, and our performance levels weren't the best. And we did say in the dressing room before the game that was probably a bit of a kick that we needed to push on, and don't get carried away with it, because you can easily get carried away with pre-season. But we did really well. Yeah,
and Stone have beaten Bedworth, who were from the Northern Premier League today, 2-1. So that's a marker of how Stone are doing this season.
Yeah, I know, and our lads will be saying, you're giving us a hard time last week for not playing very well, but Stone have won today. So yeah, it's look, the FA Cup are one-off games, aren't they? We know that. It doesn't matter who you get in the FA Cup, whether you're home or away, they are one-off games, and that's proven with some of the results today.
Jay,